East India Company, once a modest trading entity, cleverly employed strategic maneuvers to assert control over India's abundant resources and vital trade routes. Their arrival in the subcontinent signified a profound transformation in the dynamics of colonial power. Before the influence of the British, India was a vast expanse of formidable empires, notably the Mughals, who fragmented the territory among a diverse array of kings. This disunity not only weakened centralized power but also created openings for foreign traders to establish their dominance over Indian trade. As competition among European traders intensified, with the Portuguese and Dutch vying for supremacy, a climate conducive to British intervention emerged. Each of these powers sought to monopolize trade, fundamentally impacting India's economy and eroding its sovereignty. In 1611, William Hawkins and other company officials strategically focused their efforts on regions of India that were devoid of Mughal authority. This calculated targeting enabled them to inaugurate their first factory in Masulipatam, heralding the start of their ambitious trading ventures. The East India Company's subsequent conflict with Portuguese traders in Swali culminated in a decisive battle, resulting in a significant defeat for the Portuguese. This victory invigorated the company's morale and facilitated further expansion into Indian territories. Sir Thomas Roe's diplomatic initiatives at Jahangir's court proved pivotal for the company's aspirations, as he adeptly secured trading rights that allowed for the establishment of multiple trading posts by 1619. His approach underscored the critical role of diplomacy in securing trade advantages. William Hedges' negotiations with Governor Shahista Khan granted the East India Company a precarious foothold to trade, albeit under stringent scrutiny. This initial permission, however, would eventually sow the seeds of future conflicts in Bengal. The appointment of Jassa Child represented a pivotal moment as his assertive strategies incited resistance from Mughal authorities. His obstinate refusal to adhere to Shahista Khan's regulations significantly escalated tensions between the two parties. The East India Company's eventual defeat in their conflict with the Mughals resulted in devastating consequences, including the destruction of their factories and the arrest of numerous officers. This defeat marked a considerable setback for British aspirations in the Bengal region. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 emerged as a critical juncture, establishing British dominance in Bengal and facilitating the installation of puppet rulers such as Mir Jafar. This victory set a precedent that would shape future British interventions in the intricate tapestry of Indian politics.
Mir Kasim's rebellion against the East India Company starkly illustrates the growing discontent among Indian rulers regarding British exploitation.
His endeavors to reclaim power underscore the formidable challenges faced by local leaders amidst the relentless tide of British expansion. The Treaty of Allahabad in 1765 solidified British control over Bengal, elevating the East India Company to the status of a political power. This marked a fundamental shift in the region's taxation system, heralding the onset of direct British governance. The British triumph in the Second Anglo-Maratha War resulted in the abolition of the Peshwa position, significantly undermining Maratha power and unity, which in turn instigated internal conflicts within the region. With the introduction of the doctrine of lapse in 1848, the British sanctioned the annexation of princely states lacking male heirs. This contentious policy kindled widespread resentment and played a critical role in igniting revolts against British rule. The Revolt of 1857, driven by soldiers and prominent leaders alike, stands as a monumental uprising against British authority. The ensuing suppression marked the transition to direct British control over India, ushering in the era of the British Raj.